Yo everybody, it's Trishaly. Out here looking for red. Yesterday I forgot my rope. Today I got my rope. But I forgot my hat. So I won't want to, if I can keep him, I got my rope so I can keep him in the trees, and that way I don't have to worry about the fact that I have no hat. And I figured out where he's been hiding lately, because he found in this pasture they're in, there's all these trucks. So he discovered that he can sit by the trucks all day long and stay in the shade, and he could stay in the trees and be in the shade, but I bet you there's less bugs by the truck. He's probably gonna run away on me. So he's over here hiding out in the shade. He sees me coming. He says, I don't want you jumping on my back again. I see you got the rope this time, so I can't even just go in circles like I want to. Actually, he was really good. Just when during the video I was making, he kept kind of going in circles. But once I turned the video camera off and paid attention to him, and then he paid attention to me. So yeah, he's such a well-trained horse. You can ride him all over the place and control him just by squeezing your legs. If I just squeeze my one leg, he'll turn to the left, and if I squeeze the other leg, he turns to the right. And if I give him a kick, he goes faster, and he follows the whoa and the yah commands really good. So he stops when you say whoa, and he goes yeah. And yeah, he's not too excited about going for a ride. He's taking off on me. He's like, get out of here, lady. Anyway, so the reason I was wanting to make this video is I'm so freaking excited. Oh my gosh, I want to shout it from the rooftops, but I'm going to resist that temptation, because the last time that we got big checks, 6-figure checks from selling a recycling business that we had in Edmonton, Alberta. We got those 6-figure checks and we shouted it from the rooftops. We were like, hey everybody, we got $250,000 and yay. So what happened was I'm willing to bet my farm that I'm probably the only woman, lady, girl, the only girl, yeah, let's be a girl, the only girl in all of Alberta, Canada, that has a bank account in Malaysia with $500,000 US right now. Yeah. I got woke up in the middle of the night. Well, not really woke up. I got disturbed in the middle of the night last night with Larry jumping up and down, telling me that he got an email confirming that our account in Malaysia was up and full of money. And so now we just have to transfer the money here to Canada. And I'm thinking I'm not going to transfer all the money because I don't really know what to do with it. And I'm see, here's the thing, when we got those other 6-figure checks, which were like about half the amount, I knew exactly what I was doing with it. I was building my dream house, I was building my log cabin. I knew exactly where that money was getting spent, and I was really excited. And well, what happened was yeah, we shouted it from the rooftops. Hey, we got this. I'm gonna freaking freak out and make these videos and tell everybody on the internet about this money. But as far as my friends and family go, I'm keeping it on the down low, because you people on the internet, you're gonna have a hard time freaking finding me. But my friends and family, they know where I live. So I'm not going to shout it from the rooftops. I am going to just post on the internet, and most of my friends and family, they're not really following me on the internet, so I don't think I have to worry too much about the same situation as happened last time. So last time, got a big 6-figure check, had all this money in the bank, shouted it from the rooftops, hooray everybody, we're rich, we're independently wealthy, we're financially free, hooray. And what kind of happened is, man, did we ever have a lot of friends and family at that time. People came out of the woodworks. Oh, Trish and Larry, oh, I got a hard luck story. My car broke down and I don't have the money to fix it. Do you think you could give me a loan? Da, 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 da. Oh, well, you know, we were doing so good and that money was going to last forever. So we were like, oh, we'll just give you the money. You don't have to pay us back. And we gave out a lot of, well, what were supposed to be loans, but we told the people they didn't have to pay us back. And then we started building our dream home, a log house, and about well, not even halfway through. We got our land, we got our farm, 80 acres. We got our basement dug, excavated. We got our footing put in, and we got the concrete walls poured, and we got our beams put in, and then Revenue Canada came and said, oh, you guys didn't pay the taxes on your money. So we're emptying out your accounts, shutting them down, and there went all of our money that was supposed to finish building our house was taken by Revenue Canada. And so for 5 years now, we've been completely broke. 100% broke. Now, well, actually, I'm not going to say that. We've been badly bent. Never broke. Never have been and never will be broke, and neither has any other person that has ever existed. However, for 5 years, we have been badly bent. So, but the thing of the matter is that in the last 2 years, my life has completely changed, and I've never been happier, really, honestly. Although I didn't have all the money that I wanted, and I didn't get to finish my house. The whole point of buying the 80 acres was so that I could have horses. And about 2 or 3 years ago, I came to this farm, and I got my first horse. And then for 1.5 years or so, I had my horse here, Red, and I was working 2 jobs and trying to catch back up to everything that we lost so that I could finish building my house. And I was so exhausted that my wonderful horse here, Red, that I'm going to jump on and ride right away here. I finally had my childhood dream of being a horse owner, having a horse partnership, being like, they're more than a pet. If you have one, you know what it's more than a pet. It's like a partnership relationship, almost like a spouse in a weird way. They provide transport and they can just do so many wonderful things for us. Anyway, so I finally had that dream realized, but I was so exhausted and so burnt out that I was lucky. Like, it was lucky if I got to come out once a week and spend an hour riding my horse. For the most part, I kept him over at a friend's place, and I was like, if you and your sisters can ride him as much as possible, that would be great, because I just don't have the time. And I want him to be, in the habit of liking being ridden, which he's not. And he probably never will be, because he's lazy. He's got that instinct of, why work when you don't have to, which we all kind of have deep down. So anyway, I discovered Project AWOL just over 1 year ago, and it completely changed my life. It changed my attitude. I quit that job that I didn't like, and I started dedicating a lot more time to I don't even look at it as a job anymore. I look at it as my mentorship program here on the farm, where I'm learning how I'm going to turn my 80 acres into a profitable ranch, like this ranch that I'm at right now. And so just been learning so much and so excited. And yeah, all of a sudden, like, the craziest thing, I've been traveling all over the world, to Texas, to Germany, looking for investors for my solar power company. And because of the stuff that I've learned from Project AWOL, I actually found someone to donate this $500K that's now sitting in an account in Malaysia waiting to be transferred to Canada. So anyway, I guess the main point of the story is Project AWOL. It's a freaking bomb! If you're not in it, well, whatever, you're not gonna win it. That's my whole freaking attitude. You should just get in it, because it's like the best thing ever. Like, a donation. Like, what the hell? How is that even possible? I've been chasing around trying to find investors who would be banging at my door saying, what are you spending our money on? Are you making a profit yet? And here I've got a $500,000 donation. And the gentleman that has donated the money has said, when that runs out, he's a billionaire. So he's like, just let me know and I can give you more. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Give me? Like, and here I was all excited about going to Texas and finding investors that were going to be like banging on my door looking for a return on their money. And here I got a freaking $500,000 donation. Unbelievable. But yeah, like I say, I'm not going to, I might post it here on the internet, but I'm not going to make sure you people can't find me. And I'm not going to be telling all my friends and family all about this money that we have now, because they can just kind of watch us spend it, and if they ask, I'm not going to lie, but I'm not going to shout it from the rooftops like I did before, because I don't really want 100 friends calling me and showing up at my place and being at parties and being like telling me their sob stories and begging for money, and coming over and saying, hey, let's go out and we'll go, you know, eat, drink, and be merry on your dime because you can afford it. You know, you bragged up about all this money you have, and so now let's go spend it. So I am not going to have people coming to do that. My whole focus with this $500,000, like I said, I'm going to keep some of it in Malaysia just because I'm not sure what to do with it. But what my focus is my intention. Obviously, I have bills to pay, and then I have worldwide patents, which is the whole reason I was asking for donations, is that we're coming close to our deadline for filing our worldwide patents. Right now, we have patent pending in North America for our solar technology, and yeah, the worldwide patenting process is going to be like over $100,000. So that is already delegated. The rest of that money, I'm not too sure what to do with it, but what I know is that whatever I do, it is going to be with an eye to multiplying and growing that money as quickly as possible. So whatever I invested on, it's going to be an asset that is going to pay me back large dividends in the shortest amount of time possible. And I've got some ideas I've got lots of ideas of what to do. Like, honestly, I have $500 billion already spent in my head of my vision of all the things that I want to create and do with my farm. But in the meantime, I got to build that momentum and keep that wealth coming in and get a consistent flow going so that I can create those things in a way that will be profitable, and so I won't end up down in the dumps with nothing, living in a camper, using an outhouse with no running water, and yeah, I'm not going back there ever again. And yeah, I definitely have a wealth attitude and an abundance kind of mindset now, whereas when I had that other money, I think I had an abundance mindset when I had that other money, and that's how it was attracted into our life. However, I let all of these friends and family with their lack mentality come into my world and drain the resources out of me, and then just hanging around those people put me into a lack mentality where I lost everything. So I'm not going to let that happen again. So this video has gone kind of long. Anyway, and like I said, the whole point of the video is that Project AWOL is awesome, because I never would have came up with this strategy or idea which secured this donation, not investment, donation into my solar power company if it wasn't for Project AWOL system and training. So I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It's the best thing ever. Seriously. So take a look around this video and look for the Project AWOL link, click it, figure out how to become a part of it, and it'll change your life. No word of a doubt. If you take it seriously and you have a long-term perspective of what the information can do to create your vision, it will absolutely, positively change your life. At least it did for me. And if it doesn't change your life, there's something wrong with you, not with Project AWOL, because I know from my own experience that anyone that has the right attitude about the information will take it, and it will create wealth beyond your wildest imaginations. A donation. Like I said, I've chased all over the world looking for investors that would have just been a pain in my neck. And now I got all this money. I could go build my house tomorrow if I want to. However, a house is not an asset that's going to make me a lot of money unless I turn into a bed or breakfast, which I don't really want strangers staying in my dream house. So I'm going to leave the house and use the money to build my businesses and create more wealth, and the house will come later. So in the meantime, check out Project AWOL. Start living your dream. Because even yesterday, when I didn't have that money in a bank account, I was still here riding my horse, doing what I love to do. So yeah, AWOL works. It stands for another way of life. And for me, that's being out here with my horse, getting ready to go for a ride on a beautiful summer day in the shade of the trees, and just enjoy nature and the beautiful day for as long as I want, whenever I want, however I want, with or without money. I was doing this, and I'm going to keep doing it. So yeah, check out AWOL. I love it. Thanks for watching. Make it a great day, everybody. And if I don't see you in the future, I will see you out here in the pasture with my best buddy Red. Right? Say bye, Red. Thank you.